My name is Dan Vorgity and I teach 7th grade science, and this year I teach high school biology. I've been here 20 years. I never thought I would teach middle school, but that was the job that was offered to me, and I found out that I love teaching middle school. It's a combination of the students in that age range that I work well with, as well as the fact that it's a close community here at South, and couldn't imagine working anywhere else between knowing the names of all the students over the years and knowing their siblings and seeing what happens to them as they get older, as well as the faculty and the friends, I've made here over the years. When I first started, I taught 7th grade and I taught 8th grade, so I taught them both years. So in 8th grade, we would do chemistry, and so when we talk about atoms and elements in the periodic table, at some point it came up about this element song that was, I guess, created in the 60s by a guy named Tom Layer. He was sort of a satirical writer and singer and songwriter and so forth, and I played the song for the kids, which is essentially just him saying all the elements in the periodic table in like a minute and a half. This was probably 2007 or so, when YouTube was fairly new. We ended up looking up and we found all these kids that were singing the song for their talent shows at school, and I think one of the kids threw it out there, hey, can we get extra credit, can we try this? And I said sure, and that one year, the first year, one kid memorized the song and sang it in front of the class. It's just something fun that we started. They have to sing the song in front of the class from memory. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but most of them know it, and we kind of present it around maybe November, and they have all year to do it. Some years I had like 5 or 6 do it, and then over the last couple I didn't have any, but it was the pandemic and so forth. This year I really was like, hey, I don't think I've had anybody the last 2 years, so a student stepped up and did it within a week and had it memorized.
There's antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, rhenium, nickel, neodymium, neptunium, germanium, iron.
The other students are just oftentimes blown away, but somebody can even do that and you memorize it and sing it so fast. They're always looking at me like, did she do it right? So I think that's the biggest takeaway, but they're all always very, very supportive and impressed by the students that do it. And I have about 20 or 21 kids that have done it now over the years. I'm a pretty laid-back person, so I try to keep my class laid back, funny, and do things like this that are not super pressure. There's an opportunity to show me, can you do this? And I try to do that with other projects. In 7th grade, I really just emphasize being responsible, doing your work, and being a good student and a good person, because I think in the long run that's the most important thing we're trying to teach young people. And as far as academically, I would say I hope they just have a good basic understanding of the major areas of science.